Hey foodies, thanks for watching. I want to show you how to make spicy jalapeno and cheddar muffins. I can't wait to share this recipe with you. I mean, the cheesiness, the ooey gooiness of the cheese and the sour cream and then the hot peppers. And I think it's going to be great. And we want to start by preheating our oven. Not our oven, well, we're preheating our oven, but we want to preheat our stove and get that skillet nice and hot. And then I've got 2 jalapeno peppers. And you just want to cut them into little rounds. Whew. It's sprinkling up under my eyes. It's making me want to cry a little bit. But I think it's going to be worth it. And I'm making a point of not touching much of the jalapeno pepper because that is the spicy part. Oh, what am I doing? There we go. So let's pick this up, and that up. There we go. And then I'm going to drop some oil onto my skillet. Look at how nice and hot that got. And then this, I'm going to go right in there. The last little bit there. And that is going to drop in there because I don't really want to chop anything other than hot peppers on that board. So while that's sauteing, let's mix in our cheese. And I've got a nice 5-year-old cheddar cheese here. My dog got really interested when she heard the cheese. And I've got Parmigiano Reggiano. Just a little tiny bit of salt. I've got some milk. And then I've got 1 egg. Oh, I should have cracked that into another bowl. Let me do that again. I don't see any shells in that, which is nice. Let's check this one. And that one looks good. Okay. And I'm going to put my yogurt in. Give this a good scoop in there. And it sounds like I need to stir my jalapenos. I'm going to let the dog out first. Grab a wooden spoon. Oh yeah, look at that. That's looking really nice. And turn the heat down to medium. I want them to sweat and soften. It's looking nice. I've got some baking powder and some gluten-free all-purpose flour. And then before I start mixing that, I can mix that up. Not before I start mixing it up, I'm going to start mixing that up. And this is going to make our batter. And the nice thing with gluten-free flour, like Frankie's gluten-free all-purpose flour, is you can mix it and mix it and mix it, and it's not going to get tough, because if you had a wheat-based flour, you'd want to make sure that you didn't over-mix it, because you'd have really tough muffins, because the gluten would really develop. But because that's not going to happen with these, you can just mix it and mix it and mix it. Okay, so I'm going to grab my mortar and pestle. And I'm going to grind up some cumin here. And fresh ground cumin always, oh my goodness, that smells good. It smells so good. It's So fresh. I'm gonna throw that into the jalapenos. Just a little bit longer. There we go. And you can see like it created a nice powder. So in that goes. Okay. And then I've got some green onions. And I'm just going to cut the greens off. And I'm going to throw these into the skillet as well. Okay. And the reason I threw in the cumin into the pan is I want to make it a little bit more aromatic. And the onions, I want them to I want them to be just a little bit crispier. You can see some of those jalapenos are getting nice and crispy. They look really good. It smells so good in here. Okay, it's almost there. I would say that is done. I'm going to grab something to grab the handle. I'm going to scrape that all in there. Whoo-wee! That's warm. Listen to that heat. Okay, and then I'm going to give this a stir. Okay. So I'm going to grab a muffin pan. Oops, some listen papers. That's right, I don't think I'm going to need 12. And I'm going to drop them at a heaping tablespoon. I think that's probably good. Oh, look at that. Oh, yeah. A little bit more. That looks good. Wow, I can really feel the hot pepper sinking into my lungs. Wow. Oh, this looks really good. Set that there. Nice. Don't want the muffins to be too under, like I don't want them to be too little, but I also don't want them to be too big. I have a feeling this one's going to be just tiny. So I'm thinking let's just scrape the spoon off. Scrape everything out. Oh, look at all that extra yumminess. There's lots there. Okay, we'll put a little bit there and a little bit there. I think that looks pretty good. So this is going to go into my preheated oven of 200 degrees Celsius or 400 degrees Fahrenheit for about 20 to 25 minutes or until they're golden brown. So I'm going to keep an eye on them. See you in just a moment. Oh, these smell so good. Oh my goodness, they smell so good. They took 18 minutes in my oven. Your oven might be a little bit different, so do check them. The recipe said for 20 to 25, but I'm like, I'm gonna check them at the 15-minute mark. And at 15 minutes, I looked at them and I'm like, oh, these ones looked a little on the raw side. These ones looked a little on the overdone side. So I just flipped it around anyway. And it's a good idea to flip these things just to make sure that you're doing your due diligence to bake properly and have a nice even bake. But look at them, they turned out amazingly well. I'm just thrilled. That one looks a little glued in there because of the cheese, and I kind of want that one, but I might leave that one till later. So let's take one and just, you can smell the cheese definitely. Oh, I can smell a little bit of the heat from the jalapeno. I mean, jalapenos aren't super duper hot peppers. I wouldn't put a Reaper in there or anything like that, or a ghost pepper, but that's what I like about jalapenos is you're not gonna die from a jalapeno pepper. It's gonna be hot if you're not used to the heat, but it's got a really nice flavor. So let's peel this and see what it looks like. Not super easy to peel, but that's all right. I'm going to break this in half. Oh, look at that. Look at that muffin. Oh, that looks great. Oh, it smells so good. Oh, and it's perfectly baked on the inside. Right away, that little hit of cumin that we did, when I ground that up, that fresh cumin, you can really taste that cumin. The cheese is lovely. I used a 5-year-old cheddar cheese. If you want to use something a little younger or a little older, you're gonna get a different flavor, but I used a 5-year-old cheddar. This is really, really good. I would probably choose to bake them in silicone pans because, as you can see, my paper, it's all stuck to my paper, so I have to eat around it. That's not a big issue for me, but I think the next time I'll do it in silicone. If you're looking for the recipe for this, you can go to glutenfreeguy.ca. You can also follow me on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and Pinterest. And coming up next is this. See you soon.